Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You're watching Kevin the Geek. And today we are continuing with my reactions to Gladiators. Now, if you've missed any of the others, what I've done so far is I have reacted to the original UK Gladiators, a show that I watched growing up as a kid. Couldn't really remember much other than like the theme tune and certain gladiators, certain events. But I remember loving it. It was like such a big part of my Saturday evenings. Then I've also done a reaction to Gladiators UK 2008. This was the remake. New Gladiators, possibly new events, possibly not. I don't really know. I've literally only seen the first episode. I never watched that one because I never had Sky One. Now, UK Gladiators was basically a remake from an American show called American Gladiators. So I thought, if I'm going to be reacting to Gladiators in preparation for the new 2023 edition of Gladiators, maybe I should go back to where it all began and see the American version. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now, the episode I've got is the first episode of the third series. This is the first kind of full-length one that I was able to find in reasonable quality. So I don't know how it compares to the very first iteration of the show. I don't know if it's kind of developed over a couple of series. I don't know if it changed over later years, but I know it went, similar to the UK version, it went for a long time. So I'm going to check this out today. The way I think American shows are, they like to do things bigger and better than us Brits. So it's going to be interesting to see how they compare. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you drop your comments down below, because I do monthly responding to your comments videos. So I read and select some of the comments that have been left on the videos. I read them out and I give you my response, my answers to them. So you never know, you may come up in the next iteration of the responding to your video comments. But for right now, let's check out American Gladiators. Okay, so this one is about 45 minutes long. Make sure you got a drink and snacks. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1.
The time has come to put up or shut up.
Today,
Whoa!
A new season begins on American Gladiators. Gary Wilson, he put everyone to shame at the contender tryouts doing 40 chin-ups in 30 seconds. Not bad for an exotic dancer.
Ready, Nitro?
His opponent, Cosmo.
Oh my God! He's a Ninja Turtle.
Third-degree black belt in karate.
He's Michelangelo.
He's fast.
Gladiator can't stop, but a gladiator can't see. I'm blazing hot today.
On the women's side, she was raised in Oslo, Norway. But now Terrell Torgerson is a California girl, ready to show what she's got. Waiting for Terrell is a woman who knows how to get down and dirty. 27-year-old Christy Kropp from Minneapolis.
I'm ready to drill some gladiators today.
Well, Christy, the American Gladiators say, come on and get it.
Well, straight away, the outfits look very reminiscent of the UK one, so this might be quite similar.
Gentlemen, from Gladiator Arena in Los Angeles, California, here are your American Gladiators.
Thunder! Lace?
Nitro. Gold.
Gold.
Laser. Ice. Turbo. Blaze. Gemini. She's back. Zap.
Zap!
The Samuel Goldwyn Company presents the American Gladiators. Let the games begin.
I mean, that intro, that seems more reminiscent of something like from Rocky, more than the kind of upbeat, kind of techno, rocky kind of thing that we got in the UK Gladiators.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Mike Adamley. Glad you could join us for a brand new season of the American Gladiators. Actually, 2 new seasons, as we'll crown a first-half winner, a second-half winner, and ultimately a grand champion. Once again, we have selected an outstanding group of men and women, 48 contenders who emerged from a nationwide tryout that included over 10,000 hopefuls. And in addition to that grand championship, they'll be vying for over $175,000 in cash and prizes. That includes a brand new car. And new is the operative
Nice.
word here at Gladiator Arena. We have a new event, 2 new events, one called Swingshot. You'll see that a little bit later. That'll knock your socks off. The final event, the Eliminator, has been revamped. It's new and improved, more difficult than ever. And the Gladiators will be wearing brand new uniforms. Now, speaking of Gladiators, we are rejoined by an old friend. Her name is Zap. She is back, fitter than ever, and we're glad to have you back. We missed you. How's it feel to be back?
Thanks, Michael. Well, I may not have been here physically, but I was always here mentally and spiritually with the Gladiators.
Look at them arms. She's got bigger muscles than me.
And I've got 4 new games to try out. I'm ready to go.
They're glad to have you back. We're glad to have you back. Stay healthy, stay hungry. I'm also going to be rejoined from my co-host from a year ago. He's Hall of Fame fullback Larry Zonka, and he's standing by with the Gladiators in the locker room. Larry?
Thanks, Mike. It's good to be back. I'm down here in the training room with Nitro, who got off to a little bit of a sour start yesterday as he sprained both ankles in a practice round. How about it, Nitro? Are you going to be ready to compete?
I think one thing you can't measure, Larry, is intensity. And intensity overrides pain. So I think there'll be no question that Nitro will be ready to dominate again.
Mike, sounds like this dog's ready to hunt. Back to you.
A bad omen for Kaz and Gary. Time will tell.
Woo! How you people doing out there? Me and Kaz are ready to tear it up, everybody.
It wouldn't surprise me
Good show.
if some of these gladiators became like wrestlers or something.
That show will start with Atmosphere, and Atmosphere is brought to you by M&M Chocolate Candies. Have a handful of smiles.
Oh my God!
As Gary Wilson,
It's already
alludes to
American,
his
isn't
atmosphere,
it?
Gary
With
comes to us from
with
St.
chocolate
Petersburg,
sponsorships and
Florida.
stuff.
6 foot tall, 29 years old, 190 pounds, and is a part-time exotic dancer. He's going to have to dance to this tune. There's Kaz Worthington, who comes to us from Mamaroneck, New York. 26 years old, 5'7", 165 pounds, computer operator, and
Mamaroneck.
also a karate expert.
Atmosphere, of course, our 60-second
Oh, we had this in
game
the
of
UK
endurance, where each goal is worth 2 points. Our contenders will try to maneuver their spheres into one of 4 scoring pods against our 2 gladiators, in this case, Gemini and Nitro. Our referee, Larry Thompson, about to start the match. The contenders have 60 seconds to score as many times as they can. Maneuver those Atmospheres inside the scoring pods, which are numbered this year. And a cosmic collision right off the bat. Nitro working against Gary Wilson, keeps him out of that scoring pod, and Gemini has got Kaz Worthington all tied up.
Gary rolling across the pod, but unable to make a score.
The yellow one, I don't know his name.
Can Gemini catch him and knock him out of there?
I don't think he did.
There's little sensors inside each of those scoring pods that will activate them. Activate the scoring mechanism. Neither contender scored. 20 seconds
no, he
remaining.
missed it.
Again, Kaz can't get it to settle.
Kaz with a great movement, but unable to score the
Oh.
points.
I'll tell you what, the Gladiators on the verge of pitching a
4,
shot.
3,
Here's
2, 1. Oh!
Worthington gets it. Did it count?
Hey, got it!
Did it count? 1 second was left on the clock. We'll have to see.
After all that effort by Kaz and being in the scoring pod so many times and not getting it, finally right at the end, it appeared that he finally got a point.
Woo!
One score, 2
So
points.
Kaz versus Gary. So start with the
So
men in
Kaz
this version
Worthington-
more so than the women.
With 1 second left on the clock, was able to score. That 1 goal worth 2 points. So he takes the early lead in his preliminary round matchup with Gary Wilson. The women are next, and coming out of the locker room on their way to the field of play, Christy Kropp on the left against Terrell Torgerson. A pair of fine athletes. This should be a great preliminary round matchup. One of the gladiators they'll have to get by, Blaze. She's getting loaded into her Atmosphere.
Done right in the center.
Terrell Torgerson's buckling up, getting into her Atmosphere, 23 years old, 135 pounds. She comes to us from San Bernardino, California. She's an agricultural aide. She catches medflies. And there's Christy Kropp, a track and field All-American. Comes to us from Andover, Minnesota, construction worker and a tough gal.
And the other gladiator, Zap, she's a tough customer as well.
Contenders ready. Gladiators ready.
Okay, here we go.
Nice move right off the bat by Terrell. Actually, both gladiators or contenders rather going towards the same end. Terrell, weighing just 135 pounds, really has her atmosphere moving and scores first. Each goal worth 2 points. Terrell now on the move again. So is Christy.
She got it.
And Christy has a score. Terrell has another one in scoring pod number 3. Both female contenders working very well. Blaze and Zap having a tough time.
Did she get it?
Christy scores in scoring pod number 4. 17 seconds remain here. Christy has scored. And Terrell, can she get it down in scoring pod number 3? Roll out there. And they've given Christy a score in pod number 1. Zap trying to do her darndest with Terrell keeping her out of scoring.
Good effort.
Number 2, and that is it.
So my initial thought just after that very first kind of event, this feels like for Americans, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but they are treating it more of like a sporting event, more so than an entertainment thing, which is like how the UK did it. You know, you got a few lights and stuff, like I sort of saw some moving lights and things, but like there's no background music. It's all about the action and sport. I mean, we don't even have the scores on the screen. It's straight away, it's very different.
A great effort by both our contenders, Terrell.
8-4 Christy. Okay.
A great way to get things started. And as Thunder gets taped up for the rest of the day's competition, get ready for our next event in Assault. And as advertised on the top of our show, one of our 2 new games. The mid-air suspense of Swingshot.
Yes!
That's still ahead.
We saw Swingshot, we can compare this.
Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, Los Angeles, California. And Lace is pumped up. And
this one as well.
This next event is her best. Assault, our 62nd game of
this looks a bit different.
And a new twist this season, contenders will be able to pick up 1 point for every weapon they successfully fire. The ideal, of course, to hit that target located above the Gladiator, that's worth 10.
Terrell trailing Christy, that's got to be a concern. And there's another major concern, Lace, who's one of the best in the business. 23-13 kind of says it all.
Okay. Here we go.
Torgerson on her way and about to find out just how steady her nerves are.
Looks a bit more open.
That looked pretty steady.
Close, but no score, Mike. You can always tell by the crowd with the oohs and the ahs. They're right in there with it.
Oh. Oh.
That shot a bit low.
So far, it's a good thing that Terrell's getting points for each weapon she handles because she's got very close to the target.
Missed.
Shot with a cannonball almost hit.
Getting closer.
Terrell's got some quick feet, Larry.
Soccer player has
hit the gun.
As Lace bounces one
off
the pistol.
Just
to the right.
Again, she came mighty close.
Hit.
They got her.
Terrell successfully engaged 4 weapons rather, earns 4 points, but with time running out, Lace was able to pick her off.
Terrell doing a nice job of throwing her body here. But you got to give Lace credit. She timed it well.
And
good
shot. Effort is at the moment pulled Terrell even. 27-year-old Christy Kropp from Andover, Minnesota is up next.
985 Big Ten champion in javelin.
At 8 apiece, golden opportunity here for her to regain the lead.
All-American in track and field, Mike, and she moves like a cat.
She looked like she was moving quite slowly.
Again, a contender earns 1 point for every weapon they successfully engage. That means fire. She gets that she hits the target. At least it appears to me that she hit the target. Actually, the outer rim of it. So
the outer perimeter. Yeah, she didn't hit the bullseye.
The red square does not count. And
the rocket in the tennis ball hit midair.
We have never seen that before. Lace, she's so accurate, she's able to pick off the weapons in midair. My
goodness.
Shades
of the OK Corral. Point blank, point blank.
Don't stop. Oof. Too low.
Low and outside with a pistol. Right under the gun. We talked about how athletic she was. She's looking right down the barrel of that gun. And dodging the balls.
7 seconds remaining. She's got to cross that finish line.
Ooh.
She can earn another point. She does so. She'll get 6 points for engaging all 5 weapons, plus crossing the finish line without being hit.
Did I make it?
Mike, you can tell just how intense this gal is. She doesn't even know that she made it.
Right, how many points did she get for that? Because they were tied.
How intense this gal is. She doesn't even
without being hit.
What's that? That's 7 points up. So was it no? Yeah, 7 points if you don't hit the target.
Mike, you can tell just how intense this gal is. She doesn't even know that she made it.
Well, the men are set to weave their way through this assault course. Gary Wilson, the carpenter and exotic dancer, is up first.
Laser!
Laser, who's extremely accurate and relentless with that cannon. And Larry, if there was ever a time for Gary to wiggle those dancers' hips, I guess this is it.
Gary Wilson wastes no time using his speed across there.
Shot with the crossbow, went low, but that earned him a point. Again, each station, each weapon, the contender successfully engaged.
Oh, way too low.
Point. Gary's got 2. Again, the contenders working against the clock. They've got 60 seconds to hit that target. Gary Wilson now down to 20.
Oh!
Laser almost picked him off in the hand there. Whoa!
Ooh!
A little slide into second base.
15, 14, 13, 12,
Gary,
11,
the Sergeant
10,
York technique.
9,
He's down 9
8.
seconds.
Oh! He got him!
Ball skinned him right at the corner.
See, because you got them little kind of cutouts, it doesn't look like there's a lot of space again. So, really impressive.
How low can you go? Well, Gary Wilson finds out he doesn't go low enough.
Oh,
However,
does it
take
skim
a
his
5-2
ass?
lead over Cos Worthington. Laser pumps up the crowd a little bit and says, bring on the next contender.
Bring him on! Bring on Cos!
He trails Gary
40-yard
5-2,
dash
but
at tryout,
Cos with a chance to
4.81
regain the lead
seconds.
as well.
Ready!
5'7", 165 pounds. Excellent quickness. Ran a 4.840 in the tryouts.
Whoa!
That shot with the crossbow almost took Laser's costume off. Kaz setting himself again, his shot a bit low, but he has 2 points.
Oh!
And he gets picked off at that point.
Wow!
But he does close the gap to 5-4.
Took him down.
Take him down!
His double clutch stutter step backfired as Laser nailed him in midair. But our contenders have plenty of chances
Wow.
left. Up next, an event that stretches everyone to the limit. Hang tough. Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, Los Angeles, California. The event, Hang Tough. And first up in this men's preliminary round will be Cos Worthington, who trails Gary Wilson.
Nicknamed
by a
Battle
point,
Cat.
5-4. Now in Hang Tough, the contender has 60 seconds to go across these rings, and there's 55 of them. Get to the Gladiators platform. If he can do that, he'll earn 10 points. However, Turbo, mighty tough in this event, Larry.
Just about unbeaten. I don't think anyone's ever really beaten him and got to the platform. They have tied him. That's about the best anyone has done against him. Cos Worthington always smiling through the practice and the early events. He looks pretty serious now, doesn't he, Mike?
Sure does. Turbo with a winning percentage, however, of 625.
Here we
The
go.
contender can also earn 5 points if they can go the entire 60 seconds without being pulled off those rings. But look how smooth Turbo is.
Cos thinking twice about straight up the gut because it's leading him right
Oh.
into Turbo.
Cos
Moving
made a
good.
nice little
Oh.
move. He's past
Oh.
Turbo right now. If he can find another
Oh.
ring, he may be home free. Turbo in trouble.
Oh!
Cos Worthington on his way to 10 points. Can he do it?
This may be a first.
Gone!
Big gamble here.
Gone!
Turbo's never been beaten.
Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Wow!
Worthington.
I think I have a feeling I said it when I watched the UK Gladiators, the original one, I don't think I ever saw anyone beat the Gladiators in that. Holy crap! Wow!
He punctuates his performance with a little karate kick up on top of that platform. He picks up.
God, let's see a replay.
The lead over Gary Wilson, getting by the heretofore unbeatable Turbo.
He is going.
Yeah.
He
Turbo
is going
obviously
down.
suffering the sting of the defeat, but it stirred his competitive juices, and now he's looking forward to the next contender.
So Gary Wilson has his
40 chin-ups in 30 seconds of trials. Best of all contenders. Wow. He's got a great upper body strength then.
Turbo pointing down and saying, Gary, you're as good as on the mat, my friend.
Another one, bad to dust.
He finds himself on the tail end of a 14-5 deficit.
Here we go.
So he dearly needs points.
Wow, it's a big swing.
Gary, very fluid. The man who did 40 pull-ups during the tryouts in 30 seconds.
Turbo a little more selective in his approach here, staying right in the middle.
Whoop.
He's almost chest to chest with him.
Both men waiting.
Oh!
Gary Wilson.
There we go.
That was it for that man.
Turbo's back to form.
I think that's
He
a good
just
strategy on the part of all the contenders.
yoink.
Do not get Turbo angry. Quickest takedown ever, incidentally.
Not
Wow.
an easy guy to hang around with either.
So went from first time unbeaten, or rather first time beaten, to quickest ever takedown.
Took Turbo 20 seconds to take down Gary Wilson.
So Cos got a 9-point lead.
And now, Mike, it's Christy Kropp's turn. She's faced stiff competition before. This All-American from the University of Wisconsin. She's got her work cut out for her here.
Because the woman she'll have to do battle
Oh,
with
another one
Ice, who is
undefeated.
Undefeated in Hang Tough. Her overall
Again, just
winning
look at them
percentage over
arms.
83%. Her fastest takedown, 14 seconds. And there's the lead that Christy enjoys over Terrell at the moment.
Ice has that deadly move. Catches up to the contender and then locks him in that vice-like grip of her legs. Strips him right off the rings. We may see it here in just a few moments.
Come on, use your shoulders.
Christy's got a good
Christy,
line
go.
going, trying to go out to the outside.
She's
Ice
going to
trying
get her.
head her
She's
off.
going to get her.
Leg
Oh,
movement.
Just enough to make
Oh.
Christy change directions, and now she's hanging on
Oh.
for dear life. Ice so close to getting
Oh.
those powerful legs wrapped around Christy Kropp.
Oh, she didn't know where she is. She's got
The
no
contender does
momentum.
have to make an effort to advance, but right now all Christy is thinking about is hanging on and staying away from those legs.
Oof.
Ice almost has her.
Looks like a black widow spider out there. Spider in the fly. Can Christy hang on?
Spider Ice, Spider Ice.
She's lost all of her momentum. 5 seconds to go. It looks like Christy will be able to hang on. She does, and she's earned 5 points for the draw.
Ice obviously a little bewildered by that stalemate. She likes to taste victory on every event.
As a result,
They've both
Christy
just lost
has now
momentum.
increased her lead to 19-8, but Terrell can climb right back in it with a solid effort here. Terrell, like Christy, will also face Ice Baby.
You know, Mike, Terrell mentioned to us earlier in her job as an agriculture inspector, she has to put up with being chased by mad dogs. Let's see how she does here.
No question about it, Ice has plenty of bite. Ready? Ice takes that deep breath and off she goes in pursuit of Terrell Torgerson.
Mike, both athletes kind of watching
baby!
each other, waiting for the other to commit.
All right.
Terrell taking that outside line. She's past Ice.
Oh.
She's got in her favor if she can escape
Oh.
those legs, but Ice able to stop Terrell's momentum.
Oh,
Terrell
she's got her.
desperately trying to
She's
hang
got
on.
her. Oh, whoa.
30 seconds remaining. I don't
Did
think
you
she
see
can-
that?
Ice too
She just
powerful.
copped a
Down
boob.
goes Terrell Torgerson. 30. Terrell desperately trying to hang on.
Just look, ready? Oh. Oh.
30 seconds remaining. I don't think she can do it. Ice too powerful. Down goes Terrell Torgerson.
Ice is back. Ice a little
See, that
cooler,
was so
calmer, more
close.
collected, right down the middle of the rings, waited for a moment and then took advantage of it.
I just
Give her
about
credit, Larry.
stopped her
Terrell
going
tried
past
to be the
her.
immovable
She got past
object, but
her.
Ice's
That would have been it.
irresistible force
Game
proved
over.
to be
10
too
points.
much.
Ice gets a thumbs up from the Gladiators.
After 3 events, our karate instructor, Kaz Worthington, has a 14-5 lead over Gary Wilson. By virtue of the 10 points Kaz scored in Hang Tough, and in doing so, Kaz becomes the first contender ever to beat Turbo in that event. Kaz, he's down in our locker room right now, and that must be quite a fine feeling to know that you beat the man.
Yeah, and an honor, too, because I know he's well-seasoned and just glad to be here and give it my all.
Kaz, the one thing that seems to separate you from the other contenders, at least right now, is that great energy you have and that love for life, that zest. Is that part of your strategy throughout this competition?
Definitely. I do it for myself and all those who support me. I love you all.
Okay, keep smiling, keep that energy level up. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
And the man Kaz defeated at Hang Tough joins us now from the Gladiator locker room. Turbo, every streak ultimately comes to an end, but I'm sure you didn't expect Kaz Worthington, a man who is 5'9" and about 170 pounds, to beat you in your favorite event, Hang Tough. What happened?
Well, I'm not the kind of guy to make excuses. I'm just the kind of guy to make promises, and I guarantee you that he will never beat me at anything again.
Ooh.
Enough said.
Fight and talk.
That challenge laid down, Turbo's partners are getting ready for Powerball.
Powerball, yes!
Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, where Kaz Worthington leads Gary Wilson 14-5 after 3 events. Powerball is next. The object here to score as many times as possible in 45 seconds. Goals in the outer
I saw
cylinders
this
worth
in
2
the
points.
2008
A goal in the center cylinder
Gladiators.
worth 3. And Kaz and Gary will have to deal with Laser, Gemini, and Thunder.
They definitely look like smaller buckets, whatever you want to call them, in comparison. Because there was one of them who was literally like lobbing them as she was getting them in, like basketball.
And Mike, this is our Gladiators' first round Powerball in the new season. I tell you what, our 2 contenders are going to have to deal with that mountain of flesh. Gary's going to have to dance his way through a lot of big, angry people.
And Powerball is brought to you by Nintendo. Make now you're playing with power. Super power. Gary Wilson, quick to score as he gets by Laser.
Oh!
Great move by Kaz on Laser. It's all even. Gary getting down by Gemini and Laser. He goes down. Thunder throws Kaz out of bounds.
Ooh.
Again, the Gladiators.
This is a brutal one.
Oh, Kaz has that shot roll around the cylinder.
Whoa.
As Gary gets knocked out of bounds by Laser, he's a little slow in coming up, but there he is, back on his feet. Less than 10 seconds. Laser nearly takes Kaz's head off.
As Gemini buries Gary on the far side.
Damn! See, I shouldn't be surprised that the Gladiators are so good at this one, considering it's basically, you're basically playing American football, and obviously pretty much every kid in America, at least according to TVs and movies that I've seen, they pretty much all play American football from the Zanzibar school, high school, college, all that lot.
2-2 the final. Both Kaz and Gary.
2-2, okay.
Well, they're all smiling now, but look what happened to Gary when he tried a power move with the 2 Gladiators. He got to eat some turf. Kyle's on the other hand with a fake and go, but pays the consequences also.
Oh.
So Kaz retains his 9-point edge over Gary Wilson with 3 events remaining. Now, in a few weeks, we'll be unveiling one of 2 new events here on American
What
Gladiators.
the hell?
What evil lurks behind the panels of the maze? Thunder knows. That's coming soon, but up right now, the women will go at it in Powerball. Zap, Gold, and Blake.
I want to see that game. I've definitely never seen that one before.
Christy Kropp and Terrell Torgerson. Right now, Christy with the 19-8 lead.
And Mike, both these girls have demonstrated their athletic ability, but now they're about to encounter something new, contact. As we look at Terrell Torgerson, who was born in Oslo, Norway, they don't have games like Powerball over there, do they, Mike?
Norway. Ready! Christy Kropp using the red scoring balls. Terrell Torgerson, the blue. Christie has scored early. Zap trying to keep her, knocks her out of bounds. She can't score. Terrell gets double teamed by Blazing Gold.
Christie one up, makes a move on two Gladiators and puts it in the pie.
Zap, of course, back this season shows.
Don't think she got that in.
Too much, lost too much of her prowess.
Oh!
Nice move there by Terrell.
And a nice move by Christie. Nice head fake back.
I'll tell you what, our female contenders are finding out that their quickness can work against our female gladiators. Christie being hemmed in by Gold. Now tries the power move. Pulls Gold over.
Christie with
no score, no score.
Like
wow, that's
nice
it.
job.
I'm not sure that Terrell has ever been hit like that before, or Christie for that matter.
Well, Mike, both girls demonstrated they could take the punishment, but look at these fancy moves as Terrell puts a nice fake on Zap, scoring 2 points. And here Christie gets upfield, gives that little head fake on Gold, and blows by for 2 points.
Is there any kind of American sport similar to like American football that girls and women would have played at like high school and stuff? I'd love to know that for any American viewers watching, because like I said, I think for the guys, in a way, this should almost be second nature. You wanting to bulldoze your way through. Women, I don't know if you've maybe had anything that would be comparison.
Christie explaining her case to Gold, say, I'm sorry I steamrolled you, but she did increase her lead after 4 bets, 25-10.
15-point lead.
The American Gladiators, hand-to-hand combat with pugil sticks. It's the Joust.
Get in on the action and join the American Gladiators fan club. Send $2 money order to American Gladiators, Van Nuys, California, 914630001. Or pick up a fan club application from your local General Nutrition Center.
Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, Los Angeles, California.
This is Jewel, but they have a different name for it.
Is up first. She trails Christie Kropp by 15. A win here would certainly help her cause. And with Powerball under her belt, Terrell's certainly ready for some hard knocks. She'll have to go against Lace. Victory in this event worth 10 points. A draw, if a contender can last the entire 30 seconds without getting knocked off, is worth 5. And perhaps the toughest thing for the contender, hanging on to those pugil sticks, pretty wide circumference.
Terrell with strong legs, but I question that upper body strength. She drew well, though. Lace, I don't know, what's Lace batting in this, Mike? About 300?
2 for 4 in previous competitions, or 2 wins and 4 losses, but this is the new and improved Lace. She's about 20 pounds heavier. Did a lot of weight training during the offseason.
Here we go. Go on, knock her off.
Lace landing most of the blows. Lace has got her off balance.
She got balance.
She caught an uppercut from Lace. Terrell takes the points.
Wow, go on, Terrell.
A big win for her. She trailed Christie Kropp by 15 points, 25-10.
Lace does a good job of landing a couple of haymakers, but Terrell maintains her balance. As a matter of fact, goes back and intimidates Lace a little bit. Lace gets over enthusiastic. Steps across, committing the foul.
Nice.
Christie Kropp up now. She'll be doing battle against Lace. She'd like to pad her lead a little more. She leads now 25-20 because Terrell Torgerson picked up 10 points.
Here we go.
Christie, of course, the construction worker from Andover, Minnesota, said this is her favorite event because she wields a sledgehammer on the job.
Wow, okay. She might be good at this then.
On guard.
Right around the face.
Landing a severe blow to Christie's right jaw, but she doesn't give an inch. Now she's returning fire.
Christie with a headshot to Lace. Lace firing back. 10 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
Regains her balance. This one will end
nice.
the draw. 5 points for Christie.
I thought she was going to lose her pure stick at one point.
Takes a licking, but keeps on ticking and hangs on to her lead, 30-20.
The men are next with the pugil sticks, and Laser will draw the jousting assignment.
Laser!
Here's the subject of a new feature we'll be bringing you this season. We call it Gladiator Moments, highlights and remembrances from battles gone by.
Check this Gladiator moment out with myself and Scott Dieter on Joust. It's something that stuck out in my mind a lot.
Oh, what?
Oh!
What a lick he put on Laser.
Wow!
These guys are swinging for keeps.
He gave me a few shots that I'll always remember. I think it was the first time in my Gladiator moments that I've seen some stars, and I think I gave him a few.
That's one I'll
Whoa!
never forget. And here's
That
Laser now.
looks awesome.
With the joust being one of 3 events left for Gary Wilson, it's imperative that he scores in this
Yeah.
event because he
Come on,
trails
Gary.
Kaz Worthington
I like to root for the
16-7.
underdogs. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary.
Yeah, Gladiators notorious for their
Whoa.
quick strike action. They usually get that first
Wow!
one.
Look at the speed there.
Laser with a couple of overhands, but it doesn't.
Whoa! Oh! Yes, Gary!
What upset!
Laser's going nuts. He's like, doing flips out through the audience. He's so upset.
Balance is everything in this event, and after missing with the overhand right,
Oh, yeah, he
Gary
just.
Wilson uses
Yep,
the
yep,
leverage
yep.
of his
He's like,
backhand
yep,
to
keep
send
go,
a
go, go,
Laser
go.
to the mat.
Wow!
But Laser will get an instant chance for revenge because Kaz Worthington, who now trails by 1, gets his turn. He'll
God,
have no
these,
fury
they're
like
going
a
backwards and
Laser
forwards,
scorn.
these
He's
guys, at
ready.
the moment.
Kaz, a black belt karate instructor, 3rd degree. Here's his chance. Oh.
Oh! Obviously,
And
oh!
that's it. Automatic
That's it.
disqualification for Laser. Anytime a gladiator or contender loses his pugil stick, automatic DQ.
Wow!
2 losses for Laser. He has got to be
How
one
fast
depressed and
was
angry
that?
gladiator.
This prelim is far from over. 2 events.
Literally, how fast
for
was
Laser.
that?
Instructor, 3rd degree. Here's his
I want to see
chance.
that again.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, and that's
Wow!
it.
4
Automatic
seconds!
disqualification for Laser. Anytime.
One more time, sorry.
Here's his chance.
Just,
Oh.
yeah, he
Oh.
swang. Oh!
And that's it.
It's as he
Automatic
swung, he
disqualification
sort
for
of missed him,
Laser.
it just went, whoa!
Anytime a gladiator or contender loses his pugil stick,
Damn.
automatic DQ.
2 losses.
This prelim is far from over. 2 events to go. Up next, our newest one. Wild Flare
Yes.
in midair. We call it Swingshot.
This
One of the 2 new
is
events
the
in
one that
American
I always
Gladiators
thought
this
looked
season
so
is
much
something we
fun.
call Swingshot. And if you love Peter Pan and Superman, you are going to adore this event.
Yeah.
2 contenders, 3 gladiators, all atop 15-foot platforms, all attached to bungee cords. The object for the contenders, to leap from the platform, spring from the floor using the bungee cord, and try to grab one of those yellow, blue, or red balls attached to the center cylinder.
Sorry.
And then spring back
Just
up to the
readjusting.
platform and deposit the ball in the scoring pod above. The gladiators' mission, obviously, to stop the contenders from doing that. It is absolutely wild.
Christy Kropp ready for her go-around, still enjoying that 10-point lead. As Terrell steadies herself on her bungee cord, she's going to face off with our gladiators. Ice
I see them,
Please.
they're holding the
and
cords.
the Zapster.
Could they do without holding on to it?
Gladiators ready!
There we go.
Contenders,
Both
picking
contenders
back
get
a
a
point.
ball, and if they can put them back in those scoring pods, they'll be able to get on the scoreboard.
Christy
Doing.
back. Oh, almost a takeaway by Zap.
Oh, she could have reached for a blue there.
Here comes Christy again, and she gets
Christy takes all 3.
She took the entire Velcro strip off, Larry.
That's the easy way to make 5
Wow.
points. Just take the whole band.
I've never seen that before.
Zap getting mighty close, and look at Terrell. Oh, she had a blue ball in her hand and lost it.
We've got to really get the
Christy
Reds
back
now.
up. Here comes gold.
Wow. See, I thought with this you can only get
Through 6 events, Christy
one
has
ball
an
at a
11
time.
point lead.
And despite a great effort by Christy Kropp of taking all the balls and going home, referee Larry Thompson says, you only get to keep 1.
Here's
Ah,
Terrell
yes,
Torgerson doing
see?
a great
I
job
thought
of
that was the
demonstrating
case. Just how to play Swingshot.
Men's swing shot is up, and right now Kaz Worthington in the blue against Gary Wilson in the gray. Kaz with a 9-point lead at this point in the competition, 26-17. For the Gladiators,
Yeah,
it'll
for
be
Gary
Thunder, Turbo,
managed to
and
knock
Gemini.
off
Gary Wilson looking very good
Laser in
practice rounds. He's going
Duel
on up
or
to the red
Joust.
balls, Mike.
I
We'll
bet
see
he
how
was
does
so
when the Gladiators
gutted
are coming the other way.
after Cos managed to. Well, he lost his Pew stick, not Cos knocked him.
He can get up there too.
Oh, so is it 3-on-2?
Balls fall everywhere. Cos comes back with a point.
Whoa!
And he heads
That
right
was
back
fast.
I'm not sure there are going to be any balls left.
Oh! He didn't get in the bucket.
One back in.
Oh!
It was like a bull hitting a Christmas tree.
Oh, both of them got a blue ball.
Ah, both got blue ball.
Great effort by Kaz and Gary, both to get blue balls. Kaz went up again, nothing there in that Velcro.
Oh, I thought he had a red for a minute.
They almost had a red.
Thunder about
Kaz
the
up.
only Gladiator alive right now to keep the contenders from scoring. Balls lying on the arena floor everywhere.
Wow.
Mike, what a great introduction of our new game of Swingshot. Both our contenders come down here, perfect execution, go up and take the blue balls, return to the pedestals, and do a good job of stashing them away.
See, again, my memory, and my memory could be completely wrong, but I believe in the UK version, I swear they had people on the ground, so that if you didn't quite manage to get onto steps, they would kind of push you back up, and they would do the same for the Gladiators as well, rather than just letting them kind of dangle there.
So after 6 events, Kaz Worthington has a 29-19 lead over Gary Wilson. But there's one little last piece of business to take care of, and that's the new and improved Eliminator.
Yeah!
We'll decide everything.
Eliminator!
Who goes home? We'll have that as American Gladiators continues after this. A berth in the next round is on the line as the women are set for the final event, the Eliminator. And this year's version has been revamped a bit to increase the difficulty and make for a more exciting race. Now, after pushing hard up and against a reverse treadmill and then pumping the legs and
hang on. Are they starting with the Travelator? Holy crap!
the arms to move a hand bike across this handrail, contenders will encounter a new twist. This spinning cylinder which can send a contender flying in a number of directions. A fall here could be costly. Then once again, it's up and unsteady and none too forgiving cargo net. And then a breather for the contenders, but a minor one, a wild ride down the zip line. And then crunch time. First, this 8-foot wall must be scaled. However, on the other side, well, trouble. In the form of 2 gladiators who are trying to pin the contenders with giant-sized medicine balls.
That's different.
And then finally the stretch run. This time, the gladiators will get one last shot. Bombardment from above. Could spell the beginning or the end. From there, beyond that, well, the finish line and pay dirt and a chance to move on.
Wow! Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe in UK Gladiators they ever actually had the Gladiators in the Eliminator at the end. This is really new and different.
At the moment, Terrell Torgerson trails Christy Kropp. And another twist, a brand new Eliminator scoring format, where a contender gets 1/2 second of head start time for every point in the lead.
Yeah,
Christy
that's
leads 33-22, thus that 11-point lead will give her a 5.5 second head start in this race.
Want me to go up there?
Can Terrell make up the difference? Let's find out. She's with Larry at the start line. Larry?
Terrell, you're going to have to stand here for 5.5 seconds.
Wow, check out that mustache.
Sweating while your opponent goes on in. What are you going to do when you launch into it? Are you going to gamble big or are you going to be conservative?
Well, depending on how it goes for her. If she falls or something, I'll capitalize on her mistakes. But if not, I'll have to go out and gamble.
Oh.
And lose.
Okay, gal, have at it.
Larry, one thing I forgot to mention, as if there's not enough pitfalls for the contenders, if they fall off the hand bike, they are detained by 2 gladiators, in this case Laser and Nitro, for a total of 10 seconds.
Well, Mike, there's already enough tension.
What?
Just the head.
So did I hear that right? That the girls have got the handbikes. Again, I don't think I've ever seen the girls have to do that. Again, I can only compare it to UK Gladiators. I apologise for keep pausing and thinking about this. But I think it was always the women had to do the monkey bars, and then it was the men that did the actual
head-to-head combat.
Hand bike.
Bring in the new facets of the Eliminator and add that pressure. This thing turns into a real pressure cooker.
Ooh.
Once again, Christy Kropp on the left-hand portion of your screen with a 5.5-second head start. Christy off first. Working her way up that treadmill. It's tough, and here comes Terrell.
Ooh, here we go. Oh, and it's really wobbling as well, isn't it?
Now, if either woman falls off the handbike, they will be held down by the Gladiators in a holding pen. Terrell will have to stay there now for 10 seconds. Christy looks like she's going to make it across, but just barely. Now across the spinning
and she made it.
Great effort by Christy. Takes a long dive and makes it to the top of the platform and up the
yeah, she's made it.
Ditto for Terrell. She makes it too, and look at this. She is caught up. She's made up a lot of room.
Here we go.
It's looking like a
she's moving faster. Right come on, Terrell.
Despite that 5.5-second head start and the 10-second penalty for Terrell, she has made up a lot of room. Down
go!
Almost side by side here. What the Gladiators do in the gauntlet will tell the tale.
Here we go. This is new.
Christy over the wall first, but just side by side, here they come. Christy Christy right at the wire.
Wow!
Has nipped Terrell Torgerson and has gone on to the second round.
Chrissy, you were all out. This is a very emotional
that was so close.
time. You're right on the edge of tears. It's a tough time, but you got to be happy.
This is tougher than any track event ever.
Well, congratulations. Before we celebrate too much, let's go.
I thought Terrell had it.
Division. Good job.
Well, I'll tell you what, the men will be hard-pressed to duplicate that fantastic photo finish that Christy Kropp and Terrell Torgerson put on for us in the Eliminator, but it could happen again. Cos Worthington leads by 10 points, and that translates to a 5-second head start. Can Gary make up the deficit? We'll find out again. Let's go to the start line and Larry Zonka. Larry?
Thanks, Mike. Gary, you've had a rough day. Each time you're behind, you blow back, keep yourself in contention. You're going to have to stand here for 5 seconds and chew your lip. When you hit it, when the whistle blows and you start, are you going to gamble or play it conservative?
Gambling all the way. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah!
That's it, folks. He's going to lay it on the line. Good luck, Gary.
Lay it on the line.
And Larry, in the men's eliminator, the contenders, if they fall off the handbike, are detained for 7 seconds. Gemini and Thunder in the gauntlet. Nitro and Laser on the tower, ready to go. Cos Worthington in the blue, Gary Wilson in the gray.
Is that moving faster? It looks a little bit faster.
They have to overcome that reverse treadmill going full speed. Cos pumping those arms, working hard. He makes it to the top. Now 5 seconds.
Oh!
Gary Wilson slips down the treadmill.
Oh! Oh, poor Gary.
Gary Wilson now has a ton of time to make up.
Yeah, it's too big of a gap.
Gary just across on the handbike, and Cos already atop the cargo net, and down the zip line he comes.
Whoa! That was a huge leap. Woo! He didn't even use a rope. New
York, the karate instructor, being pinned by Thunder and Gemini.
Oh!
The gauntlet. Come on, gentlemen, not allowed to use your arms.
Wow!
Backflip there. Nothing's going to stand in Cos Worthington's way. He'll cross the finish line first.
Wow!
And advance to the
He's only just coming down the zip line.
As Gary Wilson disappears into the mat after that zip line, and perhaps realizing that this Eliminator is everything it's cracked up to be.
Does he even know that he's lost?
Give Gary credit. He knows Cos has finished.
Oh, he does.
But he still pushes on. Come on, guys. Give me a break here.
Yeah.
Cos, a great job, 54 seconds. That's something of a record. A little dedication, a little discipline, huh? That karate helped out.
That's right. There's a lot of pain, a lot of endurance. I have to forget about all that and go for what I know. And the crowd's been really helpful. I'm thank God, everybody who loves me, thank you, I love you back. Thanks.
Well, you hung in there and you advanced to the next round. Congratulations.
And his
I mean,
friends
look
back
at
home
that.
in the Marinaks certainly have plenty of reason to go head over heels over Kaz's performance. The Battle Cat moves on.
Doing.
Next week, more exciting preliminary round action. Until then, for Larry Zonka, I'm Mike Adamley. See you next week on the American Gladiators.
Hey! Okay, so that felt very similar and very different in a similar way that I kind of said that about the 2008 UK version compared to the original UK version. This one I feel this one felt very different because of, I think, what they were aiming for. So, original UK Gladiators was very much an entertainment Saturday night, have fun, be a bit cheesy, with a sports element to it. The 2008 UK one, I think they were trying to go for a more serious sports one, but they were kind of held back because I think there were still elements where they were trying to be a bit cheesy at times. This one, the American Gladiators, I feel they know what they want to go for. And obviously, bear in mind, this is the third series, so they've obviously found their feet, I think, a little bit by this point, whereas both the UK ones I've seen, they were both the first ever episodes. But with this, it was not trying to be anything other than a sports game show or whatever. There were no gimmicks to it, really. No like the music that plays, like something like Another One Bites the Dust. It was just very much it's sports. And you know what? Had I been in an American high school, for example, and they were saying, yeah, we're doing gladiators, and so that is the kind of atmosphere I think I would probably be expecting. Again, being a Brit, I obviously have never been to an American high school, I've never been to an American college. I can only speak from what I have seen in TV shows and in movies. And from what I've seen of that is the kind of thing that I would expect to see in that. I enjoyed it, but I feel out of the three that I've seen so far, there's something about the first UK Gladiators. I don't know what it is. It's part of that nostalgia, because this is something I watched religiously as a kid. Obviously I don't remember a lot of the actual outcomes of any of the events or stuff, but I remember certain things of it. So, am I being a little bit biased? Maybe. But there's something special, I think, about the original UK Gladiators. Now, there is going to be at least two more things that I am going to be watching. So, similarly to the UK Gladiators, there was an American sort of reboot, again, around about a similar time, around about 2008. And I'm going to watch that, partially because it was apparently hosted by Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan from WWE, or well, actually it was WWF at the time, wasn't it? I loved Hulk Hogan growing up. He was, I didn't know a lot about wrestling, but Hulk Hogan was one of the few that I do remember. And I feel if you're bringing in Hulk Hogan, maybe they're going to be trying something closer to what the original UK Gladiators was like. So again, I'm going to have something to compare it to. The other thing I want to do a reaction to Gladiator-wise, now, I was speaking with my sister this evening, and we were both saying that how we vaguely remember there being for the UK Gladiators, there was like a kids edition. I've looked it up, and I think it was something called like Train to Win or something. where it was like a couple of kids who were probably in the sort of like 10, 11, 12 sort of age range. They teamed up with the actual gladiators, and they did obviously different events to what the adults would have done. But I just vaguely remember it. I don't know a lot about it from my memory, but that is something that that we really want to check out as well. And then, of course, when it eventually comes out, you know, we're going to watch the 2023 edition of UK Gladiators. So a lot of Gladiators content coming up. At the time of me recording this, it is the start of September. I don't know when these videos are going out. I don't know if it will be sometime soon. I don't know if it will be like the week that the new UK Gladiators is coming out, and I'll tie in for that. I don't know at this point. But please do drop your comments down below. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like the video. All the usual bits and bobs to help the YouTube algorithm. But for today, my name is Kevin. I am a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek, a UK Brit reacting to American Gladiators. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.